I'm about to review something I despise. It's Birth of a Nation, the 1915 epic drama film. I'm not going to say historical drama because it's false history. But uh, um, this movie is a mixed bag in terms of history and the impact it's had on cinema. It's the first 3 hour movie. It's 3 hours and 13 minutes long, and it was the biggest box office hit at its time, but it was very controversial and rightly so. I reviewed this movie last year, but I deleted it because the that video, the audio recording in it was so poor, so I had to do one with better audio. Uh, this stars Lillian Gish and is directed by D.W. Griffith. It's an it's yeah, like I said, it's the first movie to last 3 hours long, and nobody thought people would go see a movie that long, especially during that time, because those movies were silent. It was mostly like intertitles with words popping up on screen telling you what the characters are saying. So, but it was a big hit, and President Woodrow Wilson had it screened at the White House, and he said watching it was like making that a film like that was like writing history with lightning. Um, he was a friend of the author of the novel that this is based on. The author Thomas Dixon Jr. Wrote a novel called The Klansman. He grew up in the South during the Reconstruction era, and that was when the first KKK started, and they were like this vigilante group that went after black people and hung them for various alleged crimes, this like one of Thomas Dixon's family friends as a kid. She's talked about how she accused a black guy of raping her, and then the KKK came about and rounded caught the guy and lynched him, uh, and in this novel, because of that incident and other stuff he witnessed during Reconstruction, he wrote the novel portraying the KKK as heroes and preaching white supremacy. He was also a Baptist minister, and I mean, this movie portrays black people as savage beasts, basically. And a lot of black characters in the movie are not even played by black people; they're played by white actors in blackface. Because what black person would want to co-star in this? And there's like the scene where this guy puts on a bed sheet, dressed like a ghost, scares these black kids, and it's the inspiration for the KKK. Then it the battle scenes in this movie during the Civil War scenes are pretty good. All right, and the battle scene at the end is pretty good, even though it's a bunch of racists murdering a bunch of blacks. It's filmed and choreographed, staged very well. Production design, art design in this movie is good. The performances I can't say much about because well, it's a silent movie, so they just communicate with body language rather than audio. And the well, they do talk, but it's silent, so you have to read subtitles. I mean, this movie has influenced a lot of famous directors and producers who have wanted to like make epic films. Like they look to it like as a production inspiration, even though it's just garbage, just like Hitler's Triumph of the Will documentary. But this is a very historically inaccurate movie. Even though I'm not denying that there were some bad stuff happening during Reconstruction under the corrupt people in government at the time, but the way it portrays black people just turns me off. It makes me so angry. If you watch this as a film his this movie should be shown as a lesson in film history and how racist society was back then, and also as a lesson in filmmaking. But as historical entertainment, no. This movie does suck. I give it a thumbs down, two thumbs down for the terrible stuff. Yeah, thumbs up for the production quality and the influence it has on epic films. All right, that's it for now. Thank you and God bless. Bye.